Oh, hello, chat. How are we all doing this evening? So, we are back with Limbus Company, and you know, I'm feeling ready. Get back to kicking some seaborn ass, wrap up the event. Hold on, let me grab whatever funny freebies I've got in assemble a module. Okay, fair enough. Oh, right. Now, this will be interesting because. Oh, funny enough, stage 11, that's where we're at next. Because, you know, between the sessions, you know, I've been hearing some talk among people that the community is once again calling for nerfs. Which, because, well, I think that was on the second or third day of the event, and I was like, guys, come on, that's a little bit soon to be calling for nerfs. Are we actually out here giving fights an honest attempt? And funny enough, I know the two stages that were brought up were the 11th and 14th stage. Killing the seed today? Oh, hell yeah, we are. Oh, and funny enough, we might be checking the community for skill issues, Jack. Because a lot of people were saying, oh, there's a boss on stage 11 and a boss on stage 14, and they're very tough and they need to be nerfed. Wow, very difficult. And people who know Olympus know that there's some split opinions on whether people need to like just get good at the game or whether nerfs are justified. So before the nerfs hit, I'm here on the horde mode, and I want to see like if it's really that bad. Yeah, you know what, I think we'll go my old reliable bleed team. But yeah, no, the event's been good. We've been scrapping with Seaborn with very little issues so far. You know, we've gotten to see a few familiar Arknight faces. You know, there's the collab people mentioned, like, you know, we got to see cultists, you know, Amia, of course, even a bit of a, oh yes, Skadi, even a bit of Irene, which I was gonna say surprising, but, you know, Inquisition and dealing with the Church of the Deep, that kinda makes sense, actually. The control room was unlike the exterior, mostly undamaged. First, the good news, the repairs are likely to not take long. Okay, well, convenient. Yisang was right, the inside's barely damaged. How are you progressing? Almost complete, we best prepare to leave. Oh. That can't be good. A tremor shakes the building with a loud boom. Debris begins to fall from the ceiling. The floor suddenly collapsed. Well, that's unfortunate. Something rammed against the Eye of Iberia. So wait, did something just like crash into the whole ass lighthouse? It's charging at us once again. As Yisang noted, I saw the shadow of a dark figure through the ruptured outer wall of the lighthouse, charging ferociously at the ruined structure. The figure looked a lot like one of those knights of the city Don would talk at length about. The lighthouse might crumble at this rate. We've no choice, we've got to stop whatever's out there. The lighthouse is almost fully functional, it will only take some finishing touches to have the light shine, which I can handle, so I'll stay back. I've read about Seaborn before. The fables and legends say he's the last knight, and if those stories have any grain of truth, you're going to need all hands on deck to even have a chance at stalling him. The army is pretty silky, I want to give her a big hug. Yo, understandable. She's awesome. She tries her best. Like, God, I remember with the little bit of Arknight staff played, it's like, she was just a very wholesome companion, trying her best in horrific situations. Leave the lighthouse to Mayors, we'll put a stop to that night somehow. Waves crest high violent, the spear wielding knight. We have to protect the lighthouse against the night. He begins to charge, his steed splitting the very sea. I instinctively know this isn't going to be... See, we shouldn't be crying for nerfs. They're literally saying the dialogue, hey, fight won't be easy, buckle up, kiddo. One day, wheat grains he planted didn't sprout. One day, he stopped feeling the scent of life between his breaths. He rides against the currents, hunting after waves. He seeks the waves, reapproaches them, and brings their destruction. Faint memories have blinked through Amia's fathoms, flash briefly before my eyes. The seaborn knight wields the great lance against sea terrors. He shudders with repulsiveness, but he doesn't stop. You obstruct progress and cover the land. This is impermissible. This is the land. The knight and sea terrors don't seem to be on the same side. Perhaps diplomacy is a viable solution? Maybe. Overcome the bellow and roar and try to talk. I mean, I imagine talking to the knight isn't gonna go well. He's just an enemy, nothing more. I suppose we could try diplomacy. Let's have... You know what, in case things go wrong, we'll let the tank deal with it. We are not the sea, we are not its waves. The knight's lance falters of doubt. Waves are the only thing that hold meaning for him. The last knight gains 3 offense level. Nice. Okay, that's a nice, generous start. 1000 HP, misery and calamity. Oh yeah, we should probably read his abilities. When hit, inflict cold against the attacker once per skill. Lose 1 speed for every cold stack. If the unit has 3 stacks after skilling, take 20 damage and 20 SP. Gain 1 frozen this turn and next turn. Cold stack expires after all effects are activated. If this unit did not attack the last night, it expires. Yeah, the fixed health and sanity damage sounds really bad, so we want to, like, not have anyone attack him too much at once. Gain 8 protection. If he has low morale, half the amount of protection gained. If he's staggered or panicked, he doesn't get protection. Fate's favourite shirt. When he takes damage that brings his HP to 0, nullify the damage and is fully healed and gets a new phase, right? And he gets extra class and final power for cold, gets sinking. Ooh, he's sinking. I think I see the vision. Right, right, if people are gonna get cold just from attacking them, do I want somebody to maybe hold off on an attack this turn? To be fair, this might be quite good that we need to stop attacking when we get bleed on him, because bleed will proc just by him doing things. right. Oh wait, don't you have a neutral clash? Maybe not you. Everyone has dominated their favorite clash. I can live with that. Also, goddamn, this team's really good actually. Right, nails, paralysis would be yeah, paralysis would be nice actually. Because if he's gonna lower our speed, we can lower his speed with that. But we won't be able to do that frequently. 8 damage? Really? Damn. You will fuck him up, funny art man. Okay, oh shit, and he's got AoEs, that's not cool. Oh, and some people okay, right. Heathcliff has 2 frozen stacks, so ideally we don't get him to do anything this turn. Oh wait, clashable guard. Oh no, that's not good. I mean, we don't actually attack him, so surely that should be fine. Let me think here. See, Yisang's fine because he can guard an attack. So you can kind of just take a hit. Oh, but he's very slow this turn, that's the problem. That third move is targeting him, what is that? Right, he's gonna take some sinking, but... Gregor, you know, he is our tank, so... Yeah, that end move is targeting you. You know what? Yeah, you just, like, take that. No, because it's still gonna hit wide. Oh boy, okay. Can I stop this Tide Hunt move? Yeah, okay, we can stop that. So yeah, Dawn can stop that. Otis, you also don't have any frost stacks, so... Yeah, if you want to clash with that... Yisan guards that. Gregor... You can take that hit. And then... See, I'm kind of scared whether counter counts as like us attacking him or not to get cold. You know, fuck it. So one free hit's gonna go on Otis, but that shouldn't be the end of the world, hopefully. Oh right, and Faust, oh wait, no, Faust can just take that with an evade. Potentially. See a little bit of brain power and suddenly things don't look too bad. I mean, the fight's practically just started, but... Uh-oh. Oh, Heathcliff did try to counter the guard and it actually froze him. Well, now we know counters, not good. And I'm realising counters aren't good and I'm like, oh, do you know what the problem is, chat? Quite a lot of characters in my team, at least in this front line, have counters. We don't have anything in common with the knight. Cold loneliness, Resbello. Are we waves or rocks in his eyes? The sea wets or hems, giving us no time to answer. Oh, we have to charge at the knight. Someone has to stand their ground next to the petrified sinners? Yeah, maybe? In the moment Irene raises her lamp, shivering the night with its light, Iberia's flame illuminates her path. We're not alone. We did not have to endure the chill and loneliness by ourselves. Remove frozen from all allies. Oh, perfect. I don't know what is that triggers that event, or if we'll get that again, but that's thumbs up. Thank you, Lumbus. Very cool. But yeah, so the problem with counters is we've got... Let's show this off here. Yeah, 4 people in our party all rely on counter as their defensive skill. That's not good. That's not good for this fight. Oh dear. Right, well, we gotta stop the AoEs. That's like the nicest priority. Gregor, you stop that. See, Gregor, Yisang, and Faust will be nice since they can just like actually get away with not attacking for a turn. It is unfortunate though that Faust and Yisang are deciding to be slow as shit this turn. One in 3, right? Oh, it doesn't even matter because he can actually attack this turn. The fact that guard is clashable is like, ugh, I'm not a fan. How did I get away with you just not attacking for a turn then? Or am I being too risky about to... Like, did we get the chance to, like, remove the freeze proc when someone gets frozen? Is that how the fight works? I would rather not fuck around and find out, ideally, but... this turn just sucks in general. Oh wait, you know what? I think I know a way we can actually do this. Hold on. So if I set you to counter, but then I say no, you're going... one-sided guard? Yeah, that should work actually. I think I see the method now. Oh no, not my goal was in a clash. also the realization is like, God, this fight, because I remember also hearing whispers of like quote unquote anti-Heisho team fights, and realizing oh the Heisho have counter skills. It's like, oh, this is the anti-Heisho fight, isn't it? Oh, Heisho are just way too good a team, so you know, I say that's just too damn bad. Oh, it's a Gregor stagger, that kinda sucks, but he'll get better. Oh, righty, you are being targeted. Oh, the guard, whatever. Yeah, Faust can take that first move off of you. You can. Yeah, you stop the AoE. Rodian can take an action this turn. But she's too slow to actually clash with anything. God damn it, game. You know, fuck it, a free hit I suppose, just so we get more bleed going. Heathcliff, you have too cold, you really shouldn't be doing anything. But also he's already losing quite a bit of health as is. Can... Oh, wait, he thing's too slow so he can't do anything. Ah, the speed rolls are actually fucking me off, I hate this. Nah, I don't like this. It's too... Yeah, he's getting too many, like, one-sided attacks in, and I'm not a fan. We may need to take a risk, and you know what? The people with counters might need to just accept they're dying earlier. Sometimes we need sacrifices, you know. Oh my god, only 4 damage? Wow. I mean, I guess he's got the protection, I get it, but... It did say like low... Was it low sanity? Does make him have less protection. Which isn't too much of an issue to deal with. Oh wow, okay, so he two people got frozen and then he just popped up. Oh, and he's kind of a jerk. He's kind of an asshole, chat. I don't like him. His smug aura mocks me. Oh, this is no bueno. Can anyone stop that? No. Oh, what does that roll? It says Tengen. Can I tell you? 1 cold power for every... Okay, I think potentially Faust could dodge that if we're lucky. Oh wow, guys, what happened to us? I don't really want those Tidebreaker lances to go through, so I might as well sacrifice Dawn to... Well, not sacrifice, she'll be inactive for a turn. But I need to stop that and get the damage going. Like, it ain't great, but overall I think we should be fine. He's almost staggered himself, so he's getting there. Oh, but here comes... Yo, she dodged it! Oh, she dodged most of it. Okay, good. People have died and we've got people with actual Gordon skills that aren't counters. This might be a step towards improvement. Let's give you some easy clashes to beat to get your sanity up. Okay, hold on, I might have a big ass get Ishmael here, favoured, good. Dawn actually got away with not being frozen, I'm not sure how that happened, she really should have. But I'm not gonna question good fortune. Rodin can attack this turn, right? Only neutral clashes though. I say fuck it, we'll give it a try. And Gregor has a favoured clash, so he's alright. Oh, wait, no. Wrong order. The awkward thing is, we're near the stagger threshold, and usually that's when I would just jump the boss, but it's like... Oh, well, would be safe to actually jump him when we stagger him, because of his cold effect. Oh, so if the clashes go well for Ryosha, she'll be nice to have, because she is quite an alright debuffing unit. With paralysis and attack down. Like, she's pulled her weight before when I've needed her to lock in, so... We'll see. Right, anyway, as for this turn, you can clash that... Rodian, you're fine. Thought I asked you to... I don't know, somehow we're getting like good fortune of not freezing when I think we should be, but... I don't know, I'm clearly missing out something, but things are working out for me anyway, so I'm like, YOLO. Yeah, and then everyone else will just guard. Now Gregor... Yeah, we'll absolutely... Oh wait, wrong person. We'll absolutely leave it to you to guard that, and then... Oh, either Rodin takes a free hit or Yisang's guarding the hit. Yeah, I think we'll let Rodin take one free hit. She should be better to take it than Yisang is. Oh, come on, we're about to stagger, right? Whoever's turn is next, lock in. Wait, how the hell did we get Rupture from Faust? She in a Rupture unit. Okay, a little awkward. 1-1. Okay, here's what we'll do. Rodian won't be allowed to attack this turn, so we'll refresh Frost from her. Faust can dodge next turn anyway, she's fine. I just want damage, so Dawn can go in. And honestly, I'm gonna say fuck it, everyone else can go in. Oh, that's a nice heal. And then obviously, like, Gregor's gonna show us what a real nice heal is. Oh! Okay, there we go. I was about to be like, by Gregor's standards, that's not that crazy, but no, that was good. He cooked. Oh my god, even with a bit of caution, we got into phase 2. Oh god, what are you cooking? Slay the ocean, slay the ocean. Oh dear, I shouldn't have let so many people get cold, because now he's gonna get a big attack boost. Wait, hold on, what was that at the bottom? On hit inflict... Oh, right, gloom damage. If target has... Oh dear. Oh, we get to an unfun part of the fight now. Well, shit. We have to... You don't even tell me what number it's gonna roll, you asshole. And it's unopposed. Oh, great. Oh, hold on, there's an arrow going there from Gregor. Can he... Unclashable, right. Well, in that case... I suggest everyone brace themselves, because this is gonna be not great. I see Faust evaded, that's nice. I think we got away from that relatively fine. We won't succeed at this rate. Stall him, please, even for a second. Irene directs her hand cannon towards the knight. Her aim and will undulates the same frequency with the waves. We need but a moment to recover. Topple the waves. Go for his legs, not his lance. We have to stop the knight's charge. We have to observe the situation more carefully. No, I think we need to stop the charge. The knight's fierce charge briefly wavers when Don Quixote jumps in his path. The Inquisitor capitalizes on the momentary opening. A blind spark flies from her hand cannon and the knight's thrown off his steed. Slay the Ocean becomes clashable. Then Shadow pulls under from the Lone Knight. Susurrus of Team of Flesh Sliding against flesh can be heard from beneath. Are they gathered to defeat the knight? They must have first gathered here believing him to be one of them until they came to a realization. The knight is a traitor to the Great Will. The knight leaps off the surface, the sea rises violently. A high-pitched is a warning for something. Yisang brings the knight's charge to a stop, the waves crashing. Once, twice, thrice. Unlike the knight in the back streets, the waves don't stop coming. Struggle passive deactivated. Gains the knight's corpse. Wait. Struggle, which one was that? Alright, so we got rid of his protection. Hold on, then what else have we got? Overlook all... because he's got new stuff now. When Fate's favourite child triggers, gain 1 bind, inflict 1 code against the target. Fate's favourite child. Alright, this thing. Big bonus damage when attacking someone with frozen. Offense up for every enemy with cold. If there's 6 enemies with cold, gain 2 class shot. So we don't want 6 people having cold. Well, we've only got 4 skills to clash with. We can definitely pace ourselves carefully here. Right then, let's see though, who is going to clash nicely this turn? Dominating and... neutral. Oh. Okay, favoured. But what we will do, first and foremost, there we go. Really, this fight, it's a little, okay, maybe a bit tough, but honestly, as long as you pace yourself, this one feels fine, honestly. At least so far, like, he might have some nasty tricks up his sleeve, but I'm kinda vibing with this fight. Do you know what it might be? Funny enough, this might be another case similar to Final Fantasy XIV, where I make fun of DPS players. And that Limbus players might be suffering from the I don't know how to deal with a mechanic when it tells me to not do damage. Also, he is bleeding out so much. Another Bleed W, thanks, game. Though, to be fair, if the people... Here's the question I have. Hi, if you're a hypothetical person watching this that called for this nerf to be fight, I have one question for you. What team did you use for this fight? Was it Heysel? It was probably Heysel, wasn't it? Yeah, I can imagine Heysel team's not having fun with this fight. Oh boy. Right now, it is your turn, you clash. Ryoshu can clash this turn. And yeah, everyone else has to take the back seat, so... Oh, Faust can dodge that easily. That's fine. I think the fact he's got less actions now, just like, oh, now we get the breather now. Like, yeah, he might be a bit more aggressive, but we kind of chilling. And the aggression kind of goes in my favour, because look how fast this health has been going down this phase. Oh, if he had bleed stacks during that clash, that would have been the funniest thing ever. Oh man, and now the cold's gone. Okay, I'm just that good at the game. Oh man, yo, I'm gonna have to like, chat. I'm gonna bully the Lumbus community. I swear. Unless this dude pops off in the next few turns, It's like, I didn't accidentally pick normal mode, did I? Ooh. I might have to double check that. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of starting to get, I'm kind of going asshole mode. Apologies, the ego's going up. Even silly undead guys like me are... It's like, you don't need to worry about it, you just make your prey bleed out to death. It's such an easy, effective tactic. Oh, bro might actually kick my ass this turn if I can't think of a solution. I might have fallen for the good old talk shit get hit tactic. Considering how easily you dodge stuff, you can do a little attack because you'll be fine with the cold. And then you three chill this turn. And yeah. Oh yeah, now we're getting better damage because the protection's going. Yeah, nicely, the ocean nerd. Oh no, those zeros and ones were threatening. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, two people are staggered. That's unfortunate, but also there are people with the code that are staggered, so... Not the worst scenario, honestly, and to be fair... This might be the turn he dies. Call it a hunch. Oh dear, we might need to pop out the ego for this one. He might have been cooking this turn, chat. Just a bit. You know, I don't care if I suffer the cold. I'm confident we're wrapping this up this turn. Don't even care. Man, fuck this guy, look. Oh, what a shame, guys, because I've been here going cranky about, like, hearing about all the people calling for nerfs of this fight and the fight in Node 14. And I was literally just making a whole ass rant how it's like, okay, yeah, it's a bit of a tough fight. You need to really pace yourself to play around as a mechanic. I did this fight on hard mode. I do not think that fight is nerf worthy. I will play a little devil's advocate, I was using a bleed team, so like when I have to like hold back on my turns, he's kind of just making himself bleed out. So I don't know. I might have a bit of advice. Maybe bleed just works really well against the light, the night. I confess, at least I still haven't done it on hard mode yet. I skipped the last interval to jump to this. Oh damn. Oh yeah, the last interval. Yeah, I mean, I can't even say much. It was an alright interval. You know, I got some alright fights in it. There's some neat story. Also for that interval, it's like, how do you feel about Uma Musume and playing some management gaming? Well, yeah, I got some good story moments in there. It's a lot more on the light-hearted side, I would say. But you know, it's alright for you know, Olympus to kind of kick its feet up with a more chill chapter. And from the dark, light shines again. Unlike the earlier phenomenon, which is focused on Skadi, this one is an unfamiliar place called Casimiras. Fell to the brim with things Don Quixote would lose her mind over, like knights and countless fans. The one in Ami's thoughts stirs far from all that glory in a very mundane looking office. Well-kept set of clothing, his eyes are in a newspaper. Huh. Also, wait a minute, before I go forgetting again. Oh, wait. Okay, undead brain cells kicked in. Don't mind that. Me thinking that. See, if even a guy, I'm just using this as my asshole excuse again. If even a guy like me with the undead brain cells can do alright against the knight, pretty much anyone can do it, I believe. Also, ooh, tabletop RPGs. What was it, like D&D, or was that part of like the one of the one shots that you were talking to me about? Vice. He's different. He's. I need someone who doesn't pursue glory, who can handle their own tarnished glory. Detachedly wield the entirety of bygone honor as. Use this ego to hew into the night's charge and split the waves. And this one makes sense because this is the new funny tank ego. The incandescent golden blades of light surge forth, cleaving through the darkness of the sea. The knight withstands and parries each of the lights about. What a chad. The last golden radiance cuts the sea. He looks to admire it, and finally, a low resonant creaking noise before firing a blight light towards the ocean. Vessel masses is near shore, somewhere in the coastal sea, moored by the beach. Oh, okay, so we just found the ship that quickly thanks to lighting the lighthouse. That's nice. This ego's so cool. I want it. I know. I see. Oh, so I really want Gregor's ego because it looks cool, and also I feel it would pair really well with Priest Gregor. And also, I like all the ego from this event, but the other one I really want, ideally, would be Hong Lu's one. Because it looks cool, and also that dragon one sounds really funny, with use it multiple times and keep getting buffed up. She takes a brief moment to admire the knight and the steed before asking in an energetic tone. Oh mighty knight, what is the name of thy noble steed? Rokinant. Oh, she can communicate with him. Oh, the coincidence, my noble steed is named Rokinant. One who is not a comrade, they are a steed, you say? Versus a steed most fine indeed, it served me well over countless adventures of mine. I must inquire thee, noble knight, wherefore dost thou strike the lighthouse so? Isharmla. It was not the waves are darker and more rancorous. Perhaps there was an inconvenient misunderstanding? My compatriots and I embark on an adventure most important. Why, with thy obstruction, we're unable to do so? Well, without his return, where thou can... Don't actually, like, talk in proper sense. Is this gonna work? They both Yo, don't actually brought democracy to the fight. Somehow yielded a positive outcome. When are you going to fix that habit of rushing forward without thinking? Nah, I say Don did good, honestly. The doctor managed to infiltrate the vessel masses. They've done it, cleaning up the decks and are waiting for the rest of us to arrive. The doctor is an excellent strategist, and based on what Cultists told us, they already had plans in motion. Damn, so canonically the doctor's just a genius like that. Also, funny enough, after this cutscene, we can take a detour to do some rolls. So I've got a funny thing, and for people who don't know, there's a really neat story attached here. Because we recently got, I think it was today, or like the other day, we got a free 10 roll ticket. And the reason we got another free 10 roll ticket, this one isn't even from the like daily login. This is because Kim Ji-hoon, the CEO of Project Moon, this man decided to livestream, Olympus. And he decided, he wanted to show off how terrible his luck is by doing a humble 140 rolls. And in those rolls, he managed to get all of the event ego. So literally, the man has decided, because he got really, really lucky with his rolls, he just wanted to give all players a free 10 roll ticket. And that was just like, that was just the guy's decision. Okay, another, shards, I guess. Maybe the funny single roll? Like, at this point, it's like, I don't care what, I just want one funny ego from the event. Oh, there's something there. Did he say Ishmael again? Oh, that's hardcore. Hold on. I'm kind of a fan. Arcorp Reindeer Ishmael. I forget exactly what you do. I think you're sinking if I remember right. Hold on. I do like sinking. You might be a welcome addition. Oh, and that would go well with the ego as well, because oh, hold on, we might be able to cook with something with this event after all. 3 sinking count and a... I don't think it's terrible. That, dare I say, that might even be good. I don't really know how good Orcor Ishmael's considered to be, really. Ally with the least SP deals blunt. That was just a nice passive. Okay, I'm somewhat happy about that. A kind of vibe. Because I'm a bit of a... Even though I don't have any Orcorp units, I'm a fan. I think Orcorp's just really cool. Funny enough, I haven't even actually used the sinking team at all. Maybe if I get the chance, maybe I should do it. Actually use them. Give them a after everything we've been through, we have the chance to meet the Doctor of Rhodes Island. I realised I'd been building a vastly different image of them in my mind based on the name alone. I was thinking we're gonna get some more like Yi Sang Faust or Hohenheim. Nah, he a bit more of a Chad, because goddamn, the Doctor does have a cool design, I'll give him that. The impression of them was similar to what I felt when I met a K-Corp employee. The clock just ticked. This is Dante, manager at Limbus Company. The ticking now was nice to meet you. Okay. Thanks for accompanying Amia. Honestly, I was worried when we were separated at the border. I used to think you and Ami actually would have been in a pickle without her. It's a bit embarrassing to repeat that myself. Dante says we would have been in a pickle without Miss Amia. Sorry, Manager Bird can't talk human, don't worry about it, we take over translation. It is incorrect to say the manager cannot talk human. A more accurate assessment would be he's incapable of accessing sonic means of communication, including verbal communication. However, they are able to produce a repetition of multiple sounds that may register on a similar scale to the ticking of multiple hands, second hands, minute hands of a clock. Thank you, Mersal. Very cool. Something about the way Mersal puts it sounds worse. It's not so difficult a task when only a single individual has to be translated. Thanks to Limbus Company's efforts, we obtained the exact coordinates of vessel masses and captured the decks with ease. Fabius, who's suspected to be a bishop of the deep, has barricaded himself inside the bridge's control room. It seems though they're hiding, they're trying to bait us. They're waiting for us to enter the bridge before summoning reinforcements for a pincer attack. The elsewhere is most likely to be the sea, as the reinforcements are probably more sea terrors. And maintain cannons. Okay, you know, it's a nice natural way of writing to show us, like, good eye for tactics. I observed several entry points leading straight to the bridge while working on repairs. Your force doesn't seem numerous enough to close them all off. There's many entry points. We don't need forces guarding every single one. The hallway is narrow, long, and straight, so oh, it's built like an Arknight stage. He knows what to do. Are you sure you're not overly focusing your forces to a single checkpoint? Let's see, on closer look. Otis is in her environment. Got any questions? I have no idea what they're talking about. You seem pretty adept at giving orders and making strategic decisions. Limbus and Arknights are two completely different things. The Doctor and Outsider are operating on fundamentally different fields. Oh, yeah, goons are of different genres, that's what they're trying to say. Strategizing is not one of Dante's obligations, and if there's a chance for them to engage, it's too early to do so. Damn. I don't... Poor Dante, bro has no idea what's going on in all of this. Ain't no... Yeah, no, like I said, because Kim Ji-hoon had good luck with his roles in a live stream, he gave us a free 10-roll ticket just out of generosity because he felt good. Oh, we love our funny little Korean CEO. Literally other gacha games needing to wait for a big celebration, or people need to hit a milestone. You know, Project Moon CEO. I had a good day with Rose today. Everyone else should get an extra chance for some rolls. Oh, you can't help but love him. Is the pendle good enough for me? If your strategizing's done, let's get cracking. Is there something you'd like us to do? Nothing. If there's something you want to tell him, contact us through the communicator at any time. We'll find a way to resolve this as peacefully as we can. But if negotiations break down... Fabius flanked by hooded followers and sea terrors greeted us with a smile. Don, it's a waste talking to this dude. It's a cult. He's a cult leader. They're delusional. They think what they're doing is right. If you believe we had sought to harm you, how would you explain that one peaceful night you spent in Faro Merto? We never wished you harm. We did not then and do not now. Not even a day you folks stabbed us in the back and you want us to believe that? Our wish is the same, freedom to roam the seas with those capable, kind-hearted souls. Yeah, they're... Mares isn't gonna like it, but nah, negotiation really ain't on the table, is it? A fight between us is gonna be unavoidable. Pull out the ID cards. Fabius is raising his hand. So wait, are we gonna need to refight Fabius again? Well, right now it's just funny sea terrors. Right, so we got the funny counter guy just sitting doing his counters. We got the Hand of the Saint thing. Right, you know, I remember you being quite annoying, so I'm actually gonna have two people target you first. Oh, nice work, Dawn. Just kill him in one hit. That is why she is the manager. Oh, right, yeah, okay. I mean, the cultists weren't too bad. The only thing that was bad before with the cultists was honestly Fabius, so... I mean... Okay, I see it. This is a two-way fight, so I'm expecting he might make an appearance. Which is fine as long as he doesn't use his auto-flee BS to get rid of Manager Dawn specifically again. Because it wasn't the worst thing ever, but it was a bit of a mood dampener, you know. Yeah, everything looks good. Don't just casually one turn in again. Oh, come on, you saying you ain't even gonna get the guy staggered? Oh, nice, another one swooped up. And yeah, well, okay, good damage, but then again, always this good damage, so we can't say much about that. Oh, you're really just gonna try and wait out these counters, aren't you? How many enemies are in this with? 14? Sure. You know what, Dawn, you can target the big HP guy. See if you can clear that up for us. Where's it for? Let's use that there. Who are you targeting? Oh, you're right, Rodan. Yeah, okay, that's good. That should clear out the staggered foe and kill or highly weaken down the other guys. Oh, and the ones we've got redirected, that's unfortunate. I wanted to wait until I could dogpile the flower to... Oh no, it's just said AoE time. Never mind, the flower's getting marked. I did still want to wait and dogpile him just to go for the instant stagger, if not one turn kill. But triggering this counter once isn't too bad, I suppose. Okay, you're now trying to actually do moves, that's nice, now we can actually just kill you. You know what, to get rid of the buffs, we should probably get a faster unit to hit the Hand of the Saint. Yeah, we'll get one free hit put against us, but it's from a wee dog, it ain't gonna matter. You know what's underappreciated in Limbus? Battle backgrounds. Oh yeah, no, absolutely, Flower, I agree. Like, it's actually funny because I've been editing a video to do with Limbus, so I wanna, like, you know, kinda, like, do a big video talking about Limbus, sharing highlights of my time playing through the game and all of that. And I've been using, like, quite a few backgrounds for the video. For several scenes and bits. And it's like, it's a really good way, you really get to, like, appreciate the detail of some backgrounds with that. So yeah, I completely agree, but yeah, like, even as far back as, like, earlier Cantos, like, I remember in Canto 5, you know, you could see, like, the movement of veins and stuff when you were inside with the whale. Like, it's really good. And, you know, did I see even some of the earlier Cantos weren't too bad with their backgrounds? But yeah, no, definitely really good. The backgrounds in combat look awesome. Oh yeah, no, a lot of the time, like, they really are just very solid. Even a lot of the earlier ones, like, I know there's one or two I've got for, like, Canto 3 that I'm gonna use. And, oh yeah, they are of very good quality. And just look really cool. We only need to clash with like one guy. Well, you want to target Faust, Lich, whatever. Cool. Sure. Let's see. How do we clear up? But yeah, no, I like. Oh, it's a really. Like. It really goes to show, like, the more time you go along Olympus, even, you know, in earlier stuff, like I said again, you know, Canto 3, 4 and all that, you do kind of see it's like, oh yeah, Olympus Company was a game that it's like, it got money, and they definitely, like, were quite real about putting the money back into the game to improve the quality of it. Because it only gets better as the cantos go along, like, the writing, the music, the backgrounds. Hell, even like the animation for like different character attacks, like some of the bosses we've seen recently, like Lei Heng, Canto 8's final boss, like they had a lot of like crazy good animations, and even our units, like dare I need to say anything about how flashy the Heishu are? Okay, yeah, so we do gotta deal with Fabius's bitch ass again. Well, in that case, before you start trying to make people all flee, I don't know if we're every 6 seconds, gain 50 shield. If the unit has remaining shield, gain attack power up. Oh, right, so yeah, we actually want to deal with your shield. Oh, that's right, I forgot, that's how your funny move works. In that case, we want to get as many clashes as we can going, so clash with all of you. Yisang, actually, you attack. Is that gonna be enough, I wonder? Like, if I don't take this hit, who... You know, one free hit's not going to be the end of the world, surely, so... At least the AoE is probably a good call, because the sooner we, like, take out ads, the less we have to worry about choosing between targeting Fabius or other folk. Because we learned last time, after Fabius is on his own, he's kind of easy to deal with. Right, 95 shield left, but 2 hits incoming. Right, we need to see some heads. Two and 3? Yeah, okay. I'm happy enough with that. 69 shield. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that's fine, that's good. Yisan kinda came in clutch for us there. Oh, good, a lot of people are staggered, and I see some folk low on health. Well, in that case, we don't got a lot of folk who can use AoEs though, so we got to focus on, like, getting kills. You, however, should be able to AoE some people. Sadly, I can't see exactly where that's gonna go, but I don't know. And then I guess we just attack Fabius with you two. Right, we get a kill there. Oh yeah, one guard, so he only has like 50 shield. That's fine, we can take that out easily. Oh, it's a swift cultist of the deep. Didn't I catch your ass with 1 speed this turn? Buddy, you're anything but swift. And a lot of cultists are getting bopped, that's good. There's another one gonna go. Oh, so thank you always attacking the boss and one of the little people. That's a great choice of AoE. Okay, so you can summon some doggos. Well then, in that case, what I think I'm gonna do then, if you're gonna summon little ads, and these guys aren't gonna do anything too threatening, I think we're gonna do my favourite tactic again. Oh, wait, are we too okay, right. Right, neutral clash and what you... If that clashes with done, who clashes with... Nah. Whatever, you get 1 free hit and I don't care. Because I'm going to go and get several free hits in as a trade-off. Oh dear, you had funny tentacle time Fabius, but was that a good 40-50 HP I saw lost from that? Oh come on, we could stagger him this turn and... Oh, Faust, that's a shame. I thought we were maybe gonna get the stagger this turn. But just miss. And he staggers down, what the hell? Oh, and the ads are just gonna pile up. Now you know, I got backup units. I say fuck it, I am going to definitely do the reckless play here. Because if I have to do ad clear up later, I don't care that much. It'll be fine. Do our classes, do some dogpiling. We're gonna get literally dogpiled, but whatever. We can take the risk here. Good damage. I'm not fully sure if we're actually gonna kill him this turn or not. We definitely get the kill next turn. Oh shit, the one did take quite a bit of damage from that though. You know, just in case, I think we'll be somewhat nice and take some clashes. Yeah, like 2 should be fine, and then everyone else can just, actually no. Because we don't need that many people to attack Fabi, surely, to kill him. Oh, damn, Faust almost actually killing that though. Go off of 1 move. That's just to keep at least some of them off our tail. You two will get your hits in, and then we can they'll play with Fabius afterwards. Nice, okay. And yeah, all we had to do was kill the boss. Nice, okay, I'm very happy about that. I'd make a joke about like, oh, feast on their blood now, but it's like, ooh, weird culty seaborn folk. Probably not a good idea. We'll pass on the feast this time. Seater and cultists are throwing themselves in our way, willingly sacrificing their life to ensure Fabius gets away. The only place left for him to fly in the ship was the decks. Nowhere left to run, Fabius. You can't help but continue to thrash and struggle to live, even knowing there's no hope. That's different. Fabi didn't run to live. Yeah, this will be interesting to see how Mares reacts to this situation. Expression solemn and mournful, looks down at him. I told you your methods won't win their understanding, Fabi. What a shame, I thought those with wisdom and aptitude would. Realise your ideal here, even after I'd left. It'll be realised, Fabius may die here, but we will remain. It's time, devour me. Once again, even before we regained our footing from this shock and realisation of Mare... I mean, I said it before, even early on, that, like, something was up with Mares. It's like, yeah, I didn't buy the, like, oh, she's part of the cult, but she's just a child. Looks like they're about to give us a live demonstration of gourmet art. Heard it's common in District 23, I'd rather not see it in person. Weaker seaborns willingly let themselves be devoured by stronger ones. They're sharing experiences and nutrients. A behaviour that prioritises survival over all else. It isn't done in the sense of sacrifice. Okay, now that's the one bit that's actually a surprise. So you're telling me Mares is like actually of a higher position or stronger than Fabius, so I've got canned food left from winning the ship. I think I would only become... Oh wait, was it? I found a new destination. I'll gain a new power from there and then become a sea. If that's your will, but oh, so she's the bishop, but what plan is she cooking then? Don't need to ask a question, the answer lies plainly before us. Yeah. It wasn't Fabius. Mares was the bishop of the deep. Okay, well, maybe didn't expect her to be the true mastermind. I thought she was just gonna be in on the cult things for reasons, or like easily manipulated. Also, we have 1,000 shards, you know what that means, chat? It is time for us to cash in and actually get one of the event egos by force. And now we're just going to equip that on all our teams, just in case, so we can actually get a bonus regardless of what we use. You know, I'll thread spin. I'll upgrade that a bit. Sinking. Tidal Elegy. Tidal Elegy. Right, good, we can actually get some bonuses in the last few stages. Oh no, mirrors. President's woken. Do it, do it! Oh, so yeah, speaking of doing things, let me get that worm. Oh, speaking of this, right, I never actually responded to advice, but I meant to say, yeah, so I saw the thing you're saying about Death Road to Canada. Yeah, that was, I actually like that. I was a bit confused at first with the mustache until I read how it's a reference to the worms, and I'm like, okay, that's a fun little touch. I actually like that. That did get a bit of a chuckle out of me. I don't know, maybe sometime for October I might revisit Death Road to Canada myself. Also, I just realised somehow I missed Bellamy for the company. It's like, damn, somehow that got pushed up. That I couldn't see it from Flower's messages. Oh, that's my bad. I only just saw that there on the Streamlabs wide view. Oh, damn. But hi, Bellamy. I hope you're doing well. Oh, boy. Light of the City, well, we got the funny reading chapter. They played us. Don't despair. See, I like the Doctor's mentality. It's like, sure, she is with a plot twist, but what can she really do right now? Fabius and the cultists are yeah. We have the advantage. I'm sure she's got a plot twist up her sleeve, but she was going to say it was for our sake, or it wasn't deception at all. Maybe she'll give us one final gloating. I'm sorry. I thought this would be the better way to approach you. I see how it can come across as nothing more than deception. You're sorry, why? It's because I did something wrong. You've been deceiving us all along, and now you're gonna... Is this a, like, bait to lower the guard, maybe? You're after the same thing to get... No! Mare said something about a different power, that's what I'm curious about. I do hope you would all one day accept becoming seaborns. I'm not about to demand that you let yourself be transformed today, here and now. We all need time to mentally prepare. May I understand your statement to be implying you will not force it upon us should we refuse? That's correct. That'd be against manners to do what Fabi said, shoving sea terror cells inside your body out of nowhere. True mares never tried to bring us harm, unlike Fabius who attacked directly. True mares have been extremely helpful so far. That's true, she has helped us, but I'm gonna guess we're gonna learn she's got an ulterior motive. Just someone who strove to realise the visions of our world. I was pretty taken aback when they attacked you in their village. Maybe he got greedy when Faust and Otis repaired the ship. He believes welcoming capable people as Bloodkin would expedite our evolution. Cool, so you're a cult leader. You don't want to antagonise us. You haven't told us what you're after though. I'm going to the city that lies beyond the dimensional door. Okay. Honestly, all things considered, I say let Mares try. If she thinks that she wants to go to the city, let her realise what a big mistake that is by herself. She does not know the horrors of the city. She isn't all that out there, and she's probably gonna get marked by something. It might be a high ranked fixer. It might be she causes beef with one of the syndicates. But I'm sure the idea is like, oh, we don't want seaborns in our world, so we're gonna stop her here, but this isn't running away. I want to help the people of the city, that's all. I'm bringing seaborns with me to the city. A vessel mass has begun to move. No one should willingly want to go there. Exactly, like, that's what I'm saying. It's like... Mirrors is... You know, it's like, oh, the cult's done some funky things and been a threat in, you know, the world of Arknights and Terra. And then it's like, her and the Seaborns are gonna go into the city. You know, if the head doesn't like them, the head will absolutely murk them with no hesitation. Can you imagine being like, oh, me and my cult are going into the city, and then she strolls into the one in the nest, right? Because she doesn't know the rules, right? She's gonna stroll in to one of the nest like, howdy y'all, I'm here to promote my cult, and then you're just gonna see like the arbiters are like, you've come to the wrong place, and then just like tear them all apart within seconds. Honestly, if I were in the Limbus Company's position, dead ass, I would let mayors have her plan to go to the city, and I would gaslight her. I'm like, yeah, mayor, go. There's these big places called nests. That's where you really got to go to find the most people you can, quote unquote, bring salvation to. Do it. Do it in the nest. It's really funny. That would be really cool. Try that. And then she goes into the nest to do her nonsense, and you know, just like, oh, we don't know this cultist. And then just watches like, or just gone, reduced to atoms. The warm shining light and the voice from within is getting clearer and the warm shining light and voice from within, that's... Why don't we just let them into the city? You... Hold up. No way I'm having a same brain cell moment with Otis. The battles thus far have done well enough to demonstrate the level of danger Seaborns pose. I doubt they'll get far if they were to enter the city, don't you agree? In Hongyang, we've seen all that happens when sapient, sentient non-humans enter the city. The head will take action the moment they realise they're Ain't no way I had a same brain cell moment with Otis. Hold on. Are they still technically human by city standards? Oh, so yeah, I was gonna say, to go back to that line she mentioned of like the voice and the warm light, it's like, oh, I don't like that, because that that kind of sounds like distortion, honestly. And if Mare's Urban Nightmare, however, considering their specific attributes, it won't take long for them to become a star of the city threat. A reasonable possibility they may be issued with Impuritus Civilis classification. If not the head, they should be manageable by a wing that isn't terrible of a calamity. No, your technology is based on something else, so it's just neither original arts or any technology. It could make your world vulnerable against Seaborns, true. Because they learn fast, oh, that's true. Using high technological weapons makes you an enticing, oh. it'll rapidly grow out of control if backstreet syndicates or fixers get involved. Unless the head designates a view to prevent it. They may be capable of absorbing the head's technology as well. Oh, that would be a scary threat. By giving them the chance to become seaborns. You know what is different? Someone showered me with the city. Wait, someone showered the city with the light. The beam of light from the white night and dark days. Okay, that's very scary. How does she know about white nights and dark days incident? Becoming a seaborn is part of the great will called We Many. We can be reborn as an altruistic life form, but at the cost of ego, the sense of self. And that's always been my issue with it. Everyone has beliefs of their own, dreams of their own. It feels empty, and they lose their sense of self. I want each seaborn to have their own wishes, but the light shining through the dimensional door is too faint to push them towards evolution. The light of the city is more tangible. It might be able to give every seaborn an identity of their own. I need the clue to better evolution. Dawn's tales changed my mind. How would you when you were born into that kind of world from the start? Oh. Just as I need the light city needs seaborns. Oh. You have to cross that threshold once. Do you believe the nature of humanity? Okay, like, have you seen some, you know, traces of, like, you know, Hong Lo's character development shining through here in this kind of newfound, like, realizations? You've been to countless battlefields where you fought tooth and nail for the right of the infected, but what came of it? Peace? No, it's the same, but we're getting better little by little. I'm not trying to deride the small steps and call them meaningless. Change takes time. Your efforts are better. Okay. Okay, Mares, it's like, you think your way is the greatest, you're like, nah. Maybe we should just mark this cultist right now before, you know, anything bad happens and the situation distorts out of control. I agree with what the light told me. People are diseased, sick, that even in the far-flung future, when the world ends, they'll fail to look forward. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no, that's the ringing sound. Oh no, she's about to distort, isn't she? They don't suffer from this absurdity. They're coerced into sacrifice against their will. They have the power to progress towards the future. Yep, there's that fucking bell. The kind of life form that seeks common ground instead of scrutinising for differences. The bells. Oh, right, so yeah, everyone can hear it. I can tell it was, but it was round and looked like a tool. A possible explanation would be the absence of the particular pull required to draw out of it. What is happening in front of Miss Mayers? Is our proximity to the dimensional door increasing the potency of influences coming from the city? The connection to Faust's return to normal indicates that. Oh. Mayer's manifested ego? However, the potential to effloresce an ego implies the potential to distort as well. You've been dreaming for a long time. There's drawn a picture of your idealised world. You've chosen the ocean as a means for building a path towards the vision. Why have you failed to take the leap of faith yourself? I had to make preparations. Seaborns are beautiful, there's no doubt about it. The key piece missing to achieve what I want. You're not being honest with yourself. I know it very well that you are afraid of becoming one of them. The fear that your own creed might crumble, that you might lose your own sense of self, your ego. You fear you might end up becoming nothing more than another thing swept up by overwhelming will. Isn't it terrifying that this hope can just disappear in a blink? Who's she talking to? Is it... Oh. She's hearing that. Yeah, because Heathcliff's distorted, so he's going to be very familiar with it. Hearing Corman. I'm kind of surprised this can happen in another world, that, like, Corman's influence is that wide and strong. Scary stuff. People of the city have the potential to distort in a monstrous form at any time. These phenomena are accompanied by this distorted individual hearing a voice. Those who distort behave as if in a conversation. The same could be said for those who awaken ego. I thought it was Kathy, but it wasn't her. The voice was beautiful, comforting, and cozy. The voice that puts all contemplation to sleep, so calm and warm. No, there is more to the sunshine than its warmth. That's an interesting line. Because we've heard Oswald, you know, he's referred to the light of Corman as like Miss Sun. But has anyone specified that to Merceau? The sunshine? The worst thing to happen, Corman can control people in another world. Yeah, that's some scary power level shit. You don't share your interests with other devotees. Survival isn't what you care about. You really care is giving everyone a chance to experience what it's like to live in a world of warmth. As long as there's a guarantee the light can indeed protect the sense of self, will be more than enough to convince people to become seaborns. Don't concern yourself with what other people might think, Mayors. Everyone's got their own wishes. I can't bulldoze over it with force. That's not what you really believe, is it? You know that better than anyone. You hesitate, countless people who are bound to the inescapable bridle will continue to suffer. It's okay, don't hide the shape of your heart, its colours. The only thing concern yourself with how you can lead the people of the city in terror. We can't just... Exactly, somebody gets it. Operators to positions. Oh, but yeah, the field. Whenever someone would distort, due to reasons other than the monolith, a pressure would prevent our approach. And it applies here too. Love is our collective destination after all. Let go of this tool that might break your heart. Don't force yourself to walk a path of forms. The pilgrimage doesn't need to be of suffering. Don't you think we should find a better, faster path with less suffering? More inevitability, heart with ill intent. That line from Merceau gets me on what hat. Either he's had a close experience, either himself or someone else he knows has had experience with distorting, or like coming very close to it. Because we don't know a lot about Merceau's past, so who knows? Follow your wishes, follow your desires. Show them a painting of the world reflected in your eyes. Before the compassion they believe in becomes worthless. Yep, she distorted. We know so little about seaborns and Terra, about Iberia. Whatever has lit a fire under your feet, I can't bring you with this to the city as you are now. But I must, Dante. Your adventures were full of exhilarating tales. I saw kindness in every word and action. No, they will. In the far, far future. Past that light, I saw the ocean. Calm sound of gently lapping waves, immense golden brilliance. Dungeon of the Fathoms, yup. What lies beyond this does not necessarily warrant Rhode Island's presence. I don't know what kind of fathoms I'm walking into. I have a feeling we're gonna need your assistance. We're here to investigate the dimensional door, but I don't want to turn our backs. Some people we can help. It's not the first time we'll be letting someone not in our group into a dungeon. It's true. Oh, okay, well, oh yeah, so this is straight up a dungeon. But we do get a nice amount of, shards for clearing it though. And yeah, I think as usual, we'll just go with good old reliable. It's like, yeah, the Rupture team with the Haitian and Lord Lewis cooling can probably get fights done fast, but... Okay, look, I'll be real. I do happen to know, just from seeing, like... Yeah, you know, other, like, thumbnails and stuff and posts people make, a lot of other people who've been doing recent chapters are all using, like, Lord Lou and the Haitian teams. And that's good, that's fine, I don't blame anyone for that, it's a good, powerful team. But it's like, nah, you know what, I like Bleed team, and it's like, I gotta, you know, gotta give the vampire representation, you know, show that the kindred still got it. We might have been 1 season ago, but we're still strong, guys. You'll see. I say you'll see, but like, I think the night was good proof, like, Bleed is still getting its W's. You'll think to head to the surface too. Thinking about it. Fleeing my home in favour of land didn't feel right. Also, man, you're telling me this big ass fancy city is just casually vibing underwater? It's making me think of like Amarok from FF14, just like, oh, here's this grandiose, great underwater city. It's peak. If I don't go there to help, things will get much more dangerous for the land dwellers. The danger is the very thing that will hurt you. I found myself in a Nigerian research vessel at a cheap price to bring me to land. And that's how she started her like work on it. I didn't expect this. The first thing she saw on the surface. Hostility against it. Yeah, if the first thing you see going up to the surface is like racism against your kind, that's probably not gonna... Oh, and then they denied your help. Wait, like, bloody, you're getting your ass beaten, you're gonna deny help? What the fuck? You're from the same place as the Calamity, aren't you? Do you think we're so stupid we trust you? Yeah, stuff like this is definitely right up the alley of, yeah, this is going to drive someone to bad actions. No one just like, yo, cultism is cool. I came across a vessel at the beach. It was an uncanny name. Rebellion. Oh, right. There were barely any fruit. The Inquisition arrested Ager one by one. Caesar samples that research notes came into view. Nothing stopped them from being us instead of I. Her tales were not entirely fabricated. Well, yeah, not entirely, but the more I studied, the more I found them to be such compassionate, altruistic creatures. Also, I realised it's like, oh, if this is a dungeon, how long is this going to be? Because intervallo dungeons are usually quite short, but then I remember the last dungeon we had with Cantaway and how that was oh, that was a very chunky dungeon. I mean, we still got a good amount of time. I'm confident we can hopefully wrap up the event today, but we'll see. One thing. All of you are right. Okay, considering the, like, racism and pure hatred started this, so maybe you don't want to keep it up, Irene, just saying. It'd be a good thing for the Inquisition if I were to leave for the city, wouldn't it? Why did you say a good thing for us to toss our problem to another world? At least she's got some decency. Unless the people that unless the people of the city give you permission, I can't let you do that. And don't get your hopes up about it either. Wrap it in a box that says compassion all you want. Where's your course isn't a direction I'd like to sail in. I didn't want to have to do this. Waves. No better word to describe the horde of sea terrors. It's the only way it could have ended. Your words are composed of your own colour and no one else's. Manager Dante, right? We'll hold the line and defend the place against sea terrors. In the meantime, take down mares and deal with the remaining ones. Absolutely. You don't need to take them all down, just act as a wall between the Wave and the Lumbus Company. Irene, I'd ask for your help as well. I may assist Lumbus just in case. Oh yeah, there's the boss there, so yeah, this is just a simple dungeon. You know, we'll put Ryosha as the 8th backup, honestly, because she was actually really good in that last fight. Like, she's just, like, an early ID okay unit. I know, like, a lot of people say she's like, just okay, maybe niche, but honestly, she kinda works. Like, she locks in when I need her to, so... As far as I'm concerned, she's still gonna be a welcome part of the blue team. Now, granted, surely I know, obviously, N-Corp Ryosha exists, and, you know, she is really strong, she has good clashing power, and good blade count, but, like, you know, as an alternative, I think Kurokumugi Ryosha ain't too shabby at all, honestly. Oh, you son of a, you're putting me back to normal battle. Oh, come on, Limbus, I was having so much fun with the good battle system. You got this with it, yeah. I mean, I'm sure we'll be fine, but like... Man, I get grouchy when I'm like, ooh, the inferior battle system. Maybe I hate on it a little too much, because it's like... It's good sometimes, like, especially for Mirror Dungeon. You can just kind of grind out Mirror Dungeon with the, you know, head empty, no thoughts, but... I don't know. Just how much I prefer the other battle system, I guess. Oh, and you had to clash focus. That's a shame for you, buddy. Anyway. Oh, dominating, great. No questions to be asked. Go ahead. She's got her, like, AoE already? Damn. Yo, that's my fucking manager. Doesn't matter if it's seaborn, she's like, yo, I'm spilling blood, I'm weaponizing it. Blood is blood, it works. Oh, wow. But yeah, it'll also be interesting to see the final boss, because it's like, okay, I think Knight definitely was not nerf worthy, so now I'll be keeping my eye on this final boss. Although I already have a funny feeling, because I saw from the patch notes they talked about, oh, people didn't like the final boss's defense, we're gonna lower its defense in the normal mode. And I'm like, we're bitching about defense, unless it's really, really bad. It's like, look, burn, bleed, and rupture all exist to kind of like have a good way to bypass defense. Dare I say Tremor, kinda, because you stagger and get your big damage turn in. It's like, I don't know. Like, sure, if a fight's really tough, maybe sometimes we can consider nerfs, but I think it's just the fact that the nerf consideration was brought up day 2 of the event. I'm like, come on guys, we don't need to cry about nerfs on day 2. Let's just try and like, you know, I don't know. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to go with the gatekeeping of like, people bad skill issue, but it's like, maybe people are getting a little too comfy in the Limbus community of like calling for nerfs when things are a bit tricky. But to be fair, right, if we keep up the normal and hard difficulty thing that this event has introduced, I think that will be like a great thing. Because that way we'll have a mode that the people who want the challenge can have the challenge. And, you know, get some extra rewards for it as well. And then the people who want a more chill experience and not have too much pushback to get through the story, they get something as well. Honestly, I could see this being a really great thing for Olympus, honestly. Oh, now we get the targeted system. We are flip-flopping around with battle systems, but sure. Oh right, I forgot. You know, Don, you're very strong, so just you target with the guy with a lot of HP. Yeah, see, look at that. Other people can get their killers as well. How did you get a free hit in? Again, speaking of challenges and taking them one, I still haven't done Railway yet. I haven't tried the run back after the ass beating I got in Wave 2, so I don't think it'll be today, but I'll definitely do that at some point in the near future. The revisit to Railway. Because I do want to actually try and clear that. Especially now that I'm a little bit wiser in some tactics of dealing with big group fights. Right, I don't think we need to worry or think too much about what we're doing here. Yeah, that should be fine. Get the seaborn, spill some of that sweet blood, and get our power up version so Don't Notice can just start clearing up with AoEs again. Oh, that clash was almost a little close, but nah, I've always got with it. Let's see, nothing too crazy or fancy, so yeah, we can carry on as is. You know, yeah, you attack that, you attack that. Clash with the big guy. You know, I didn't even check how big this wave is. Maybe this is going to be another, like, what, 2025 enemy wave? I'm going to just assume. Because we really liked sticking to that number. It's fine, we've already done this kind of fight several times before, and it is not a threat to us. We've never had the, like, oh boy, that was a real close one. Seaborn ain't not into the blood fiends. I say, okay, sure, you get the Staggering Priest, Gregor, whatever, anybody could do that, you know. Trust the first stagger is just to lure them into a false sense of security. Actually, can anyone AoE? That might be nice. Oh yeah, that's a big and wide AoE. Oh, that would be nice. Oh shit, that's a lot of unopposed attacks. What the hell? Thankfully these guys are slower. There we go, that's fine. Yeah, buddy, you ain't clashing against my ego, don't even try it. Now let's see if we can get a few kills with this, because this is what I'm really hoping for. This is why I threw out the Yearning Marcilla. Oh yeah! Oh, well that was fairly quick and easy. Oh, but our health is going to carry over because it's dungeon, so poor Gregor. Yeah, Gregor did take a bit of a beating in that fight. I trust it, you know, all we need is one skill 3 and he'll be right as rain, you know. Bro just needs a little snack. 20 enemies again, right. Oh, we got 2 of the big fox. I don't want to have another incident of an accident. Well, yeah, because the accidental AoE was a little annoying last time, but not that bad. But we are in a dungeon, so risky plays is not a good thing, really. Yeah, what we'll do, Gregor, you take that clash. And then we'll bully this one a bit, I think. Because I have noticed that the big flowers, like, when we counter them, they usually stop relying on the counter. So we can kind of just get to work, like, attacking him, dealing with him, and then the other guy's just gonna sit at the back, that's fine. We can deal with him a little bit later. Because we're clearing up the small guys as well, that's neat and helps. Right, oh shit, you're both oh wait, no. Somehow I almost mixed up the big and small flower. No, you're still countering, you're ready to fight. Okay, so I was correct. Right, I mean, do I have any OE? Because you two are just really weak. Ideally not Phil, but like, that's not the AoE I want. Yeah, okay, I think I know what I want to do here, so... Yeah, I do that attack there, that'll kill them, hits you. Then we will do... our clashes here. You've got high speed. Right, so y'all are dealt with. And then I think Dawn and Gregor will just help jump the big guy. And Yisang... Fuck it, Yisang is also on jump the big guy duty, I guess. Because I never really expect huge damage from something like this, so it's fine to use for the clash. One turn kill maybe? And what you can do always, yes you can do it, I was right to believe. Oh, and the stagger, nice. It's so funny as well, because like with the editing of the this video I've been doing, the realization of like remembering it's like, oh yeah, you know, Barbarotis was, you know, my first 3-star way back when, and it's like, oh, I really did get so goddamn lucky. And you know, it was nice to like get the motivation because like, oh, you know, funny, you know, getting a vampire character as one of the first 3 stars. Like, yeah, I won't lie, that helped with the motivation. It's like, oh my god, my kindred, yeah. Spear, ooh. Definitely gonna beat your ass as soon as I can. Right, yeah, that should be a good turn. We're really not getting any major nasty surprises. Then again, my plan to get rid of the big plant went quite well. Now it's just waiting for an appropriate time to deal with the other big plant. I mean, we're not too high on our funny stacks. We should be able to deal with him very easily. But I just like dealing with him like really quickly and efficiently, ideally. So problems don't stack up. Yeah, we're gonna start doing AoEs, aren't we? In that case... Alright, Heathcliff, you stop that. You know what, fuck it, if we risk alien... You know, I say go big or go home. You can clash with that. You can clash... Oh no, wait. Actually, how? Yeah, don't spear like what any stacks, she can go into the counter easily. Overheads, thank you. Show these dumb big flowers what real bloom's all about. Oh shit, did that stagger? Okay, oh, and you hit that one as well. I thought we might not have hit that with Yearning Marcella. Oops. The risk I took was calculated, but boy, I'm bad at math. Oh, see, normally that would be fine, but if I were in a dungeon, that's a little bit of a yikes. Yeah, stagger plus, I'm gonna need to make sure. Oh, and 21 HP. Oh no. I need to make sure nobody touches Dawn this turn. The only person trying to attack Dawn is like one wee slow dog, so that's fine. Oh, we need to hit this thing again. Fuck. Okay, I put us in not a great situation, I'll admit. Oh, neutral? Really? Oh, to be fair, the neutral's probably because of the thing. Once we slide that over, we'll probably be fine, hopefully. Oh boy. Oh, big hit, but yeah, we're definitely not hitting the styro from there. Quite a bit of clashing, okay. Right. No one's targeting Dom, which is good. You need to hit someone in, you know, holy shit, my manager needs to feed. Oh. Oh, yo, Gregor the Bug Boy, thank you for the follow. I wonder who you might be a fan of. Could it be, one of my favourite war veterans? I like Yotis, but not you. We're talking about the boy here. But no, welcome in. You know, Limbus fans and also just like, you know, Gregor appreciators, always welcomed here. You know, I might have the bias because, you know, as a Bloodfiend enjoyer, I do like the guy who's just like the best tank. And also a really great damage dealer. And I never sleep on how much damage this guy can dish out when he feels like it. Anyway, I should get back to the fight and strategize and instead of just like using a new follower as an excuse to do like free Gregor glazing. Look, he's a great character, and I'm sad that you know he was cursed to be the Canto 1 guy, so he never got the greatest character development. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. All he needs is an interval that gives him focus, kind of like what Time Killing Time did for Rodion, and he'll be golden. I know it. And yeah, I guess Otis can help attack this nerd here then. For a 70, oh my god, she's healing as if she was Priest Gregor. That's my mat. See? This is why we don't need to worry about vampires getting injured. Just let's have a little snack, a little meal, and we'll be right as rain. Oh, speaking of self-healing, so yeah, Gregor with a S3 time. Oh, a heart hit an S3, man just said, yo, fuck this seaborn dog. Right, Heathcliff hit the Roomba. Right, how do we clear up this fight? Not with a bad clash like that. I mean, to be fair again, Roomba, it's probably gonna make our clashes better once we thingy. Yeah, you two can definitely deal with that. Dawn and Otis can deal with that. And then you two can jump the guy at the top. I was about to be like, yo, what made some of bleed count, but man, that got entirely up from barely with any bleed, but oh well, it happens. It's the thing that will always be the joy with Blood Fiends is like, yeah, we kinda got a secondary thing we can do with bleeding besides trying to keep the count up. Cause hee Blood Feast funny. Well, to be fair, I think like Olympus. Because, like, yeah, bleed count sometimes can be... it depends on the situation. Like, in boss fights, it's not so bad to keep bleed count up, but... you know, in normal circumstances, I usually think it's like better and easier to keep stuff up in like Runa than Limbus. But what I will say is, I think I don't know. Blood Feast being like a kind of secondary condition was like a very nice decision. Remember, there was once a lighthouse here. The sea wasn't always dark. Silver key. And boss fights gain 1 eagle resource for 3 at least when the... Oh, okay, that's like mildly useful, I guess. Damn, hold on. Oh, it's just straight up offering us pigbacks. How generous. All dead sinners heal any surviving sinners to max HP. Okay, thank you. Very generous. Mayor's Fathoms. Yeah, I think our user team setup has been pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with. Not gonna make any sudden changes to the team now. Oh, no pre-boss cutscene, we're just straight in here. The repulsiveness of people is still a 10. Faint hope of light found within. Sins that people have committed won't go away. Tells that Mares is trying to summon douse it. We deliver humanity from the sun. This isn't like the time I retrieved Ego. In place of the light, a speck of darkness casts a shadow. I will reach out into the darkness. A strange power courses through me before radiating towards the sinners. All sinners gain an emotional connection for the duration of the encounter. Okay, what is emotional connection? On hit against enemies, 50 number of coins, chance to gain 1 ego. When an enemy dies or an allied unit's skill attack ends, gain ego resource and encounter gain ego resource. And okay, so this is basically just ego resource management help for whatever reason. I don't know, but thank you, game. Oh, I see why I've heard words of people bitching about defense 10 protection, huh? I mean, you can have good defense smears. Unfortunately, the good old saying exists: if it bleeds, we can kill it. Unclassable skill, gain abyssal vitality. Every time this effect is healed SP. Take 90% damage from burn, bleed, tremor, rupture, sinking. Gain 10 protection. Consume abyssal vitality. Take to summon sea terrors. If there's fewer than in the battlefield, summon 3 of them next turn. Every time a sea terror unit summoned is killed, take fixed HP damage equal to their max HP. So you're just like a glorified mob wave then? We killed them, we're gonna kill you as a result because of your effect. Okay. The skill does not deal damage against targets. Fantastic. I have a button I want to push then. 4 nails, that'll be nice for the bleeding. So much bleeding we might turn you into a full-on banquet, mares. And she's only doing one action this turn, so she's barely gonna eat up the count, funny enough. Then again, if she's a summoning boss, will she even do many turns, I wonder? 3? Okay, that's alright, that's understandable, man. What are you doing? Priority. Deal 0 damage, clan. Oh, a healing move that buffs. It's literally just Dulcinea 2, that's what this fight is. High protection summons ads, we got a focused ads instead of the main boss at first. Well, at first for Dulcinea we're just gonna like attack enemies and then poor Mares is gonna like die. Shrug, skill issue on her part, I guess. A clashable guard, huh? I think what we'll do then is... Actually, no, what we'll do... We won't use Dawn. Dawn and Otis, you can clash to stop the buffs coming. And then I think we'll have put Dawn on AoE duty just to help clear out the odds. Oh, but that's gonna trigger counter Jackass, isn't it? Which might be annoying since this is a longer fight, I'm gonna assume. Well, how much are you gonna lose? 5, 6, 7... About 800-900 HP if all these guys die? Okay, yeah, that's good. We do... Oh no, because one does hit. You know, crazy idea. We're gonna let Faust take one hit here. She'll trigger the counter instead. You're clashing with that, Gregor. You get that. Oh, it sucks to have slow people. You know, okay, so we don't take every clash. First, and your turn. Whatever. Actually, what we'll do? Who clashing with this guy up here? No, Heathcliff will take that clash, and Yisan can actually help deal with this Jackass. Because the rest of his kind are around. With the dumbass. Ooh, I'll wait and do my big funny counter. Usually I don't mind it, but you're annoying to my AoE game plan that I got here for Dawn, so you kinda need to go. Oh, only 2 heads. Game, why you do this to me? Is it because I was having too much fun with the blooming and the feasting of the blood earlier? Come on, let a little vampire have his fun. It's a seaborn. It's some new, unique taste. You know, an out of this world experience. You know, travel around, try new things. Do you really hate diverse cuisine, Kim Ji-hoon? Okay, nice. We're getting staggered. We can do another yearning Marcella, but also you are... I don't want to eat up all your SP. Maybe we'll let Rodian do a little funny AoE this turn. Dominating class, and also I can't forget about Mares. I want to not let her get her buffs off. Dominating class is there, and then Faust. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know how much damage this will do, but it's anyway, it's nice at least. 130 total. Oh dear Gregor, how did you lose the clash, my guy? After all the praise I gave you earlier, my man had a choke moment. Oh, and we don't get a magical Otis one turn kill this turn. Shame. She's already taken a good bit of damage as is already, just from her regular attack. She is a... Oh dear, it isn't looking good for the people who were crying for nerfs, I'm just gonna say that. Like, I like to think of myself as a fairly humble little guy, just an undead guy vibing, living his undead life, but... Oh, the urge to bully. Oh no. First the night was a fairly understandable easy fight, now this. Bruh, the people who play Olympus and call for nerfs would not last a day in Runa, I swear. Maybe I'm being too mean to them. I've made my jokes. It's like maybe I'm going a bit too far, but I love the music for. Oh yeah, I love it as well. Like the music for this event has been really good. I loved the last night's theme. This theme's also really good, and I like how it's got that weird, strange sounding, like, chanting lyric. It reminds me a lot of the Undertides boss theme from Art Knights, how they had a similar thing that they used for that theme. And that was also about fighting Seaborn, so it's like, oh, it's like, I'm gonna just call it Seaborn lyric reference. It's a nice touch, I do really like. Oh, Mirrors is trying to do a big thing. Oh, and you got max sanity as well. Ooh, oh dear. Indiscriminate, nervous impairment, clash lose, power down and paralysis. Deal 80% less damage. Alright, because unbreakable coins. Oh dear. Okay, dominating clash. Now we're good. Right, let's see here. And it isn't indiscriminate attacks, so she will hit the staggered people as well. Oh, you... Wait, if she attacks the counter blows, is she gonna trigger the counter on herself? That would be kind of funny. Yeah, you know, maybe I just have... have people attack. Yeah, we'll get some free hitting wars actually. I think that'll be funny. Make sure Dawn's doing the clash. I'm surprised Moore's just willingly like put out another big guy. It's like, do you know how much HP you're gonna lose putting a big guy like that out when I get my hands on him? Bruh, our ultimate attack rolled a 2 that. And I'm definitely sure I'm playing on hard mode, right? Because that's a sad, sad roll to see from a boss. But it's also really funny at the same time. Anyway, nail, some debuffs, thank you Faust. It was a good idea making you attack the boss actually, now I think about it. Oh, and she triggered the counter, we don't even need to deal with that now. Oh, thank you, Mayors. So convenient. You know what, some people could use a top up, so you know what, I know what AoE attack we're doing today. Let's see, our units are pretty fast, so we're fine. Anyway, Mayors, let's deal with your clashes first. Oh, a hopeless clash. Ooh. Really? Another hopeless clash? Okay, now we're fine, we're good. Sliding the room over is all we had to do. Okay, the flotsam, that's nice, that'll top us up and deal some damage as well. Oh! Oh shit, I didn't realise like an AoE free hit go through, that's bad, that's not great. Then again, there are a lot of targets which is a bit... Though in that case, a good way to deal with that is throw out our own AoEs, as we've been doing. And in fact, you know, there'd be so ballsy to save my 2 fastest units. Both AoEs, that should take care of the weaker foes. Oh, and you're doing that. Big move again. Hopeless clash, dominating, fine. We're good. Now let's hope I'm right about my AoEs actually locking in and clearing out. I mean, flotsam and yearning Marcella together totally should. Oh, big cinematic move. Oh, and sudden flashback mid-fight. You've aged a lot since we met Fabi. A characteristic of your subrace, you haven't aged a day. What brings us to Church of the Deep? Seaborns are indispensable for preparing impending doom. Nothing else can ensure the survival of humanity. It would only be right for me to join hands with those who are able and willing to become seaborns. I wouldn't do anything to prolong our existence. Survival alone is not enough. I thought the bishop of the church would share a majority of that belief with me. Fabi, you and I have both put our faith in seaborns, but the word faith might mean something different for you than it does me. Seaborns shouldn't be our object of worship. We have to stand on equal ground with them and set our eyes on their nature. Step aside. Depression, desperation, sadness, sympathy. Mare's emotions gush upward carried by bubbles, tear at a land in which hatred for the different is entrenched itself. The city, a place in which people crushed by the trials of life have surrendered to its absurdities. They both need seaborns, perfected beneath the light. That is your wish. Vice does not believe them to be necessary elements for the city. Yeah, I still think there would be beef in the city would still murk or distorted or not. As in, you know, it can't possibly be easy to change. There has to be some kind of value in that process alone. What worth could there be in a life of the unkind? The kind of life humanity is doomed to exist in, where all we do is hurt and hate. Efficient order, natural altruism, they're both virtues humanity should never lose sight of. But there's no such thing as absolutes when it comes to life. Survival is the right of all civilization. Yo, spit your shit, dude! It should never be up to others to define the worth of life or argue for it. What if there's no other way? Can you understand what I'm saying? Seaborn evolution had lost explosive progress, and Fabius is content observing the slow development. I never stopped my studies. Some small but sharp stabbed at them my frustrated heart. Brutalizing our sense of self assimilated to the stagnated great will. For the sake of us, I had to be no more. The first realization of the paradox made a crack in my confidence. Seaborns are the answer to the problem Iberia, the land, and humanity faced, and doubt was sown. It has to be with some kind of condition Seaborns need to retain their sense of self. Is this maybe when she first heard Carmen's voice, maybe? Or is this, or am I overthinking it and this is just backstory time? Oh wait, no. Drifting days came to an end when I found a new path illuminated by the strange light across the sea. A whisper visited me, yup. What? The voice that spoke was muffled but warm and beautiful. The light of the city. The hearts that were lost, the emotions forgotten. I'd like to hear more about the light that sprouted from the 10 virtues. Terra, the city, they've both failed to find a way out of this riddle. If they're going to be satisfied living on as they are, you can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, even if you may be lost in ideals, you have to keep walking. Survival, worth of life, I've never been too certain about either of these complicated ideas. I had no unflinching creed with which to convince her. Not to say that it has no need of altruistic nature Mears wants to bring. That's not to say I have a better answer than the combination of seaborns and light. The emotion, regret, conversations I found over this journey along the sinners become my answer and I tick on. I don't know the city all that well either. My memory only goes back a year, and for what is practically my existence, I've been surrounded by the sinners in our adventure. We want to keep trying. The city's an absurd, vicious place, and new and horrible surprises me every other day. The light you spoke of isn't what protects the ego or sense of self. To protect it, you have to look unflinchingly both ways. The path that lies ahead, the one you've walked, and confront them both. That can't be right. The light has to. You're just working based on what you heard about the city and the light. Yo, Heathcliff with actual good logic again? How can you be confident the light will be able to protect the seaborn sense of self and you want to believe? I think it's a distinct possibility, not a certainty. Get the fuck out of here, Mears, and then, like, Heathcliff just grabs and dunks Mears like a goddamn potbuster. Turning our nature's Canberra transformers into seaborn's commute method isn't our path. Protecting your sense of self while being compassionate and kind, it's unbeat. Yeah, that's what Olympus is all about, baby! Suffering and struggling on. The sea monsters don't even know what a self means. Why is there no hesitation before sacrifice? If you were to introduce the sense of self to them, the selflessness will be no more. What kind of desire is that? Seaborns are the perfect answer for some, maybe. Fabius, precise answer wish. It doesn't align with yours. Find a new answer, Miss Mears. Your time will have to go back to wondering for so much time again. That's what life be like, Mears. Some things you just gotta really think about your life and decide you gotta stop this cock shit, you're dumbass. Such a prideful thing to do. Okay, oh wait, no, I don't want to see you. So Mears is finally trying to fight as herself. When she's only got 1,500 HP left. Oh, the low-key... The low-key desperation I have of maybe when... Well, not desperation. I just think it would be funny if I dogpiled her now, because here's the thing, right? Okay, let's read her passives first before I get any crazy ideas. Funny defense thing, the summon thing... you can build up that nervous impairment, I don't like that. On top of Nether Sea Brand, you gain final power and coin power 3. But yeah, Mears' days are numbered. Because here's the thing, because we'll attack her, get some good damage, I'm sure. She has 83 bleed with a 13 count. She is going to lose a good chunk of damage because she wants to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 actions this turn. Like, yeah, that's like, I don't know math at the top of my head, but that's at least over 400 damage. That's a yikes for you, Mears. Anyway, first things first, hit the Roomba. Oh, that's a lot of hopeless clashes. Oh dear. Right, let's see. I'm gonna have faith that the hopeless clashes will change after we hit the Roomba. Actually, just in case, you know, we'll play it somewhat safe. And then shit, she's gonna get 1-3 action this turn. Oh wait, no favoured. Okay, just that though. Oh my god, okay, she's got a chunky shield, that's a little annoying actually. But we should still be able to make her bleed out, surely. Like, that is a valid game plan, I'm willing to believe. As a worst case scenario. Anyway, let's see if we can get that bleed count stack up a bit. Gosh, she's not even a dungeon boss and we've got over 90 stacks of bleed though, that's really good. Oh shit, those lasers are kinda doing a number in the team. But she is bleeding out quite nasty. But I think the bleed out only affects the shield, maybe? Okay, Gregor's taking that like a champ though. He did get staggered though, that's a shame. Machines. Gain max HP and HP healing boost. Enhance effects of Hand of the Sane. Gain safeguard against staggered. That would be very nice considering we've got staggered people right now. Gain an effect that counteracts the Nether Sea brand influence on sinners. You know, honestly, I'm going to take the safeguard staggered one because I don't think we need to heal that badly. Right. Yeah, okay, so it only affected their shield because she's still got the same amount of HP. And also, yeah, we're gonna need a forward sack. Oh my god, still a bunch of like hopeless and neutral clashes, really? Okay, no, that was just oh, we got some good classes here. Oh dear, okay. We might need some ego to help us out here. Dominating Clash. Dominating Clash and Gregor. It's a lot of ego, but it should be fine because we are just working on getting our sanity down. And that will make future clashes just easier. Okay, that's nice. Okay, okay. I don't like how many stacks of this like nerves impairments you can place, but you know, I've always got the dogpile tactic as like a last resort if things look bad, and we haven't lost anyone yet, so oh, I might be speaking too soon actually. Bitch still has her shield up. Like, nah, can we get rid of this, please? I know we've been doing a lot of ego clashes and they don't do the biggest damage, but come on, guys. There we go. Thank you, Gregor. Oh, and we got a stagger as well. Hey, didn't I have the thing that, like, was supposed to safeguard against staggers? You know what, fuck it. We're getting, like, 4 people who can attack at least. That's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, damn, Mers really went through all those, like, bleed count and bleed stacks. I mean, we can build it back up, I guess, but... I mean, I guess it was not so bad that we were staggered in turn she was staggered, so we get a bit of breathing room. So what I'm seeing here is Mers is giving us another chance for dogpiling for free. You know, surely the Gregory go neutral, really? Favoured on one of the slower units, now that's what I like to see. And yeah, I'm happy with that. This should be good. Right, the bleed count's starting to look good again. So, like, even if she wants to go, hey, my shield, she will start bleeding again. And that's just free real estate for us. Cinematic attack, but all your coins are broken, so... What's it really doing, Mayors? Also, oh, I noticed 5 actions. Your action count is going down a bit. Convenient for us, because we get 3 actions. Inconvenient, because, like, you won't bleed as much. I don't know, maybe... My headcanon is I like to think we just scared the shit out of Mears and she's like, God, I better like lower my action count or I'm finished. Ooh, struggling clash. Ooh. You know what, fuck it, Gregor can tank. Oh, and we've got people staggered again. Body sack for a neutral. Not great, but I mean, we top ourselves up with Fluid Sack, right? Fluid Sack is always the good old reliable. Even if the event brings no good healing ego, like whatever. Fluid Sack is still Fluid Sack at the end of the day. Nothing is ever changing for this ego. Oh, she's managed to get her sanity back up to 45. That's a bit... That probably explains why her clashes were so crummy and bad, honestly. Uh... And no... No stagger. How we Limbison? Oh, Limbison has been going well timeless. We had a really easy time fighting. Actually, wait, hold on. I was actually gonna yap stuff, but have you actually done finished this event? Because we fought the second boss of the event, which I heard some like notorious things about, but we actually had a really easy time with it because the good old blue team just made Buddy bleed out. And now we're having a bit of a back and forth with the last boss of the event, but well, blue team shenanigans. I did it off screen. Yeah, so look, I heard a lot of people calling for, like, cause you know, there was a notice. They were like, "Oh, people are calling for nerfs on the second day of the event. We'll think about it, maybe." And it's like, look, the last night was a bit of a tough fight, but as long as you pace out your attacks and play carefully, it ain't that bad. Blue team did quite well against the last night. And now we're fighting mayors, getting towards the end. You know, our barrier... Hold on, can I actually see her barrier? Because I know she's still got it. But it's like, yeah, she's been a little bit of a pain, but... we're doing... I mean, there's a little touch and go, but I'd say things are going relatively okay. Oh yeah, no, things are actually fine. We're actually getting good clashes by the looks of it this time around. To make up for the awful turn we had last turn. Favor, dominating classes, dominating... Dominate it. Full domination? Favoured. Favoured's good. We like favoured classes. The boss was okay for me. The last night was abysmal dog shit. Oh wait, okay, I need to ask, what team did you use for the last night? Cause if you use like Lord Low and Heishel, I'm so sorry. I can only imagine how awful that must have been. How much have you pulled in the event so far? I think in total I'm now at 60 pulls. Thanks to like the free ticket and the other 10 I did today. I didn't get any of the event ego, but we did get Orcor, Reindeer, Ishmael today. Which I don't really know how good she's considered to be, but I see potential in that unit and I kinda wanna build her up maybe. Because I do like Orcor. Oh, did we kill Mirrors that turn? Tried Rupture and Sinking. Yeah, Rupture would have it rough, I imagine. With the units you have for that. Sinking... Sinking's an interesting one. Admiration usually goes hand in hand with overestimation. Miss Mears admired the two unknowns, Seaborn and the Light. Do you still want to go to the city? No. Oh, wise choice, Mears. You would get murked in the city. We're gonna need to have a long talk with the Inquisition, but we'll help too in your search for a path if we can. We found ourselves back aboard the vessel of Masses. Here's Miss Mears unconscious, mountain strain took its toll. We'll wait for the Inquisition's ruling and then bring her to Rhodes Island. Her efforts are misguided, but she had Terra's best interests at heart. I'm sure we'll discuss a better way forward. What if she's sentenced to death? Well, she was kind of tweaking on some cult shit, so oh well. I've pulled 125, got T-Corp, Dawn, Richard Green, Sinclair, and Gregor's at... Yo, Gregor's Event Eagle, nice. And T-Corp Dawn's also a really good unit for Tremor, from what I've heard from folk. So that's a pretty good haul as well. A Lutheran roar vibrates the air. Wait, is that? As if driven by instinct, Ishmael takes the radio from Gregor and runs to the control room. Brace grab onto something. Bollocks, mucking up right before the finish line. Dante has advised we grab onto something. I see they're preparing to turn the ship around. Brace for impact, something's coming. A seaborn about the size, no larger than vessel masses. Currents are going wild, something's causing them to go wild. Wild, you say, and then we just have like Heathcliff pop the wild turn ID. I'd like to build Tremor build since I really like the time manipulation of T-Corp. Yeah, Tremor is also a team I want to build, but I sadly just don't have much for it. Like, I know I have T-Corp Rodin, who's considered okay for time. You know, actually it's really funny, there was an interesting team meme build I saw that I actually quite liked. Where somebody built a bleed team that had Contempt of Ryoshu with T-Corp Rodian. And it's like, okay, that's weird, because I've already said that Bleed Tremor seems like a weird combination, because Bleed wants enemies to do actions to make them bleed out, but Tremor wants to stagger and stop them. And I'm like, okay, it's weird because it's a bleed team. You've got Ryosha, who's a good unit, even though we're weird bleed Tremor combination. And it's like, you got a Tremor unit with that, that's weird. And then I realised the funny thing with that combination I had never thought of before is how bleeding into the time compression of T-Corp works. Because you know how T-Corp has the funny thing, it freezes time, an enemy takes no damage, but it's actually saving up and building up the damage with a 30% bonus. That 30% bonus damage also applies for bleed, which means that you make people bleed out while they're in frozen time, and then when the time resumes and they take all that damage, they're also going to take a violent amount of bleeding damage at the same time. And dude, just watching compressed time blood shooting out of enemies, I got like the lens flare eyes, and I'm like, neuron activation, vampire sees comedic bleeding, and I'm like, all of a sudden I'm a bleed Tremor believer, which is good because I don't have a lot of Tremor units myself, so it's like, yeah, I might be able to do bleed Tremor. That would be a really funny team. So yeah, I'm suddenly a bleed Tremor. Yeah, I'm a bleed Tremor believer for that sole reason now. Essentially, I want to become a vampire that freezes time and makes people violently bleed to death. I'm going to play Limbus by trying to become Dio Brando, essentially, I guess. Steer the ship, narrowly dodge the ponderous body of the seaborn. We can't just take the whole ship across the dimensional door, we're not the only ones that own it. But the sea's too wide to simply turn and let the others leave. Why would it be coming after the ship all of a sudden? Could it be Fabius's order? It's after me. Scaddy you? I'm their enemy, an abyssal hunter. As if to prove it, the giant beast began to charge the ship the moment Scaddy repositioned herself. Oh, Operators of Rhode Island are heavily fatigued. The same could be said of us and Miss Amia, who battled mares in the meantime. Multiple entities surrounding the ship, however. We're lucky. Or was this how it was supposed to go? Oh my god, last night coming in to carry for us. He's the same knight we fought earlier. He'll be able to stop himself charging at the giant sea monster. If we can help the knight repel that seaborn, we might have a shot at sending Lumbus back through the door. I got a plan, I want everyone to trust me on this. The operators scattered to their positions, commanded by the doctor. Ishmael noticed both exited the decks as well, having found someone to steer the ship. Pelton seemed to know enough about seafaring to take over. The most weird combos often work really well. Yeah, true. Honestly, I want to maybe spend more time seeing if we can get more weird things to work. Because, like, sinking's good, but I don't use it often. So maybe bleed sinking could be a funny combo. The only thing I'm scared of is building Tremor Team and my sinners get staggered because of the borrowed time thingy. Keep in mind, the thing with Tremor is Tremor can't get triggered without Tremor Burst. So as long as you're not fighting an enemy that can Tremor Burst, you're kinda fine. By having Tremor on yourself, which, unless a boss specifically is built around Tremor, they usually don't have Tremor Burst on them. Like, you'd be a lot safer than you'd think you would be with that. Do you have any idea how big the paperwork's going to be at the Inquisition? Murder, try not to drop an Iberia next time you got that. Managers, now your chance to get to the dimension door. Someday I hope we can meet again. We'll take our leave. Let's return to the city. After one final look at Rose Island defending the vessel masses, we looked into the pitch-black darkness of the dimensional door. Swept away by tides of consciousness. So, like the T-Court robot bot? Yeah, like stuff like that would maybe be a bit concerning, but... yeah, you'd be fine. Is this Young-hun? I look around and see the sinners strewn around the room dozing off. Oh, so we're all just like lying in the middle outside. Damn. I request you continue resting your chamber. Your presence here makes it difficult to conduct cleaning. You were transferred here after the LCCA discovered your company unconscious at a LobCorp branch. Damn, so they picked us up and just dumped us in the middle of Hongyan? Damn. I found a note left behind by Sod. We got a distortion contract. Time to earn your keep. You weren't going to lounge around for a message from HQ. There's no such thing as absolute when it comes to the value of life. Blue text box? Is this one of the people from Damien's group? You can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to have a better world, even if you may be lost in ideals, you have to keep walking. Not like we're getting anything done here. On your feet, guys. Back to work. Oh, and we get our next daily bonus, because hee time zones. Oh, damn, Dawn really leaping ahead of the pack. Oof. Oh, and let's collect the rest of our lunacy. Well, ooh. Decisions of what I want. I mean, I don't know, maybe a banner would be nice since it's a limited time event, you know, for the memento, but also like, oh, me, would like to get me some more, crates, you know. You know, probably think about it for the rest of the stuff, but we're definitely grabbing crates. Oh, pardon me, chat. Cause I wonder, hold on, let me see. 400, how are my shards looking anyway? Actually, we should probably, like, pick these up. Because it might be a bit presumptuous of me to assume I can shard again already, but I was getting there. Let's see, 100 Faust shards, 84 Ryosha shards. Mersaul's got a nice amount of shards, and you know what? I do want the Thumb Mersaul at some point, even if I don't have a Tremor team to put him in yet. I mean, I guess there is Burn as well. We could maybe work in a Burn team. But it really is like Encore Ryosha's like my next spark target, but maybe getting her and Mersaul. And I mean, there's Gregor, he's got a lot of shards for the Heisho, would be nice. But, you know, I don't think I need to jump into any hasty decision making. It's something I can think on for a bit. Since we're in Canto A, like I mentioned Ryosha's baby, does that mean we'll see the thumb being present in her upcoming Canto? So here's a funny thing, Timeless, actually, and I'm gonna, if I can find the image, because there was something that I realised while I've been working on my Limbus video, is, actually I'm gonna see if I can, like, hold on, you're gonna get a tiny sneak peek at my video, chat, but I want to show you off something here. Because if I show it off in person, it'll make it so much clearer what I'm talking about without sounding like a crazy person. So hold on, give me a second to find my file and bring this up. Right, and then Streamlabs, you should, oh dear. Right. So yeah, you can kind of see I've got a lot of stuff, lots of bits and pieces in the file. If you've any doubt that I've been busy with this project of mine, this is the proof. I have definitely been. That's a lot of editing. Do you know what the worst part is, Timeless? This is only really the intro. This is the introduction to Limbus and the start of like Canto 1 talk. This is 3 minutes worth of footage, and but I've been locking in because I want it to be as well edited as I can be. I'm getting very. I mean, I've logged in for my last few projects, like the Final Fantasy 14 video and the like Vampire Mansion video. But you know, I always try to like one up myself. But yo, hold on, where's the thing I'm talking about? Yeah. So this scene here of the sinners in their intro. You'll notice the thing of Ryosha in this image behind her. There's the shape of a hand, right? And you'll notice basically the thing is the hand and its fingers all represent a finger of you know, the syndicates of the back street. So we've got the middle here, the index, because that's their mark. I think like what this one's the ring, because I think that's their symbol, the colourful glass shards. That'll probably be the pinky. And then obviously you've got the thumb, which is sadly off screen. So I think we're gonna see a lot of stuff to do with the 5 fingers of the back streets. Like not just the thumb, but all 5 groups. Because Ryoshu was familiar with how the middle works and how persistent a big brother like Ricardo could be, but also Lei Heng knew her. So she's got like some weird connection with the syndicates. Everything. Yeah, I think. Okay, here's my predictions. I definitely think we're gonna be seeing more of the thumb in Canto 9, because you can't just like introduce the thumb sort of in Canto 8 and then yeah, we'll see more of them. Since there's a big syndicate focus potentially, I think it would be the great place for one big fight with Ricardo. I've seen people on like Twitter and internet talk about the fact that the announcer Ricardo has a lot of lines of dialogue that shows how much he cares about the family. How it's like, oh yeah, he's a caring family man for his brothers and sisters of the middle. And it's like, oh, this antagonist has been shown to be a real sweet, nice guy. That's a big red flag in Project Moon, so people are calling it that Ricardo showed kindness, he's going to get fucking marked in Canto 9. Whether it's us or someone else that gets him. And then maybe we find out more about the Pinky because, you know, we got introduced to 2 members. There was some mysterious stuff. But yeah, there was just, I don't know, that's kind of my rough prediction thought, what we're going to see with, Ryoshu in her Kanto. And also, yeah, obviously, like, yeah, the editing, like, I've been busy. Like, here's the thing, you think that's bad? See if I extend my timeline, and you can see all the layers I've got here. Like, I've got some audio layers down here as well that are hiding away. Yeah, I've been a little bit busy with the editing. But you know, it helps with inspiration. You know, I've had some funny editing on top with Vice, and also Nep popping off with his editing. Oh wow, what a frame to cut on. Oh, that's a little bit of a. Oh wow. Yeah, don't question. Yeah, don't question that frame. I got for some funny things planned. Don't worry about it. We hate to get smacked by him, but please, Project Moon, don't kill our boy Ricardo for being a silly family guy. The city is a cruel place, Timeless, unfortunately. I fear for Ricardo's safety. Yeah. But, yeah, you know, that's a little tease. Actually, a funny thing, because I just remembered the other day we were talking about people who aren't aware of my Discord because I don't advertise it properly, so I'm going to fix that issue before I wrap up stream for today. Hey, if you want to keep up with the community, my shenanigans, my editing, or easily seeing my schedule, I do have a Discord. Sadly, I don't actually have a good Discord link, so you'll have to just bear with me a second. To grab the good old link. Yeah, so yeah, for anyone interested, I'll just share a little Discord link there. But yeah, with that done, we will. We're gonna actually end today's stream. We're gonna go into a raid. Let's see who's raided. No. not who's raiding. Let's see who's streaming that we can raid into. Oh, we got a few choices. Vice is recently gone live. Shima. Oh, okay, there is one. Hold on. Snackmoon. Okay, so Snackmoon is someone that I saw through Shima. Through Night Rain shenanigans, and I did notice a while back that she did follow. Also, she's playing Silent Hill F. You know, someone who, like, it's October 1st and she's gotten into spooky season vibes. I have to respect that automatically. Snacky, yeah, exactly. So you know what? Given all that, I think we've got good justification to give Snacky a raid. Because she's a good variety streamer, you know, obviously there's Silent Hill F, I think, like, she's also streamed it, like, I think I remember walking in on or streaming Baldur's Gate 3, so, you know, good RPG shenanigans. Definitely good vibes, from when I saw a bit of her stuff earlier in her collabs with Shima, so, yeah, we're gonna go, see Snacky, aka Snackmoon. And as for myself, I will be back on. God, actually, trying to remember my schedule. When was it? What, Sunday? Yeah. I won't be free until Sunday, where we'll be carrying on the Bloodborne Arcane run. We're getting near the end of that. I don't think we'll finish it, but oh, it's looking good. Anyway, I'm yapping away. I don't want to keep you all waiting. So thank you for watching, chat, and vibing with me. Have a good rest of your day, evening, or night, and I will see you all later. Bye bye. Oh, and I'll get the raid message before the raid. I didn't forget that.